One person is missing right now because he's standing right here with me. I'm very happy to have him in the studio with me at Trade Talk today. Frank Dornbusch, you are Field Application Engineer for Stäubli, and I hope you are doing very well.
Yes, I'm fine. I hope so. You too.
I am very well. Thank you so much. I'm very excited because the K started and there are 8 days ahead of us that are going to be so filled with things. Before we get started about Stäubli, about your job, let's do some quick questions. Starting with the first one, tea or coffee?
Definitely for coffee.
Coffee. Good choice. Bioplastics or recycled plastics?
For me, bioplastics.
Okay. Night owl or early bird?
Definitely early bird.
Early bird.
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Scheduled meetings or spontaneous chats?
Spontaneous chats.
Coffee to go or coffee in a cafe?
Coffee to go.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Reading fiction or nonfiction?
Reading fiction.
Big data or intuition?
Intuition.
Very good. At least that's what I think. Beach vacation or mountain escape?
Mountain escape, of course.
Okay. Of course. Formal dress code or jeans and sneakers?
Jeans and sneakers are better.
And audiobooks or ebooks?
Audiobooks. Because I'm a long time on the road, so it's easier for me.
So I hope you didn't need very long to get here this morning. You had to get up very, very early to be here, so you didn't have to listen to an audiobook this morning. You were probably preparing in your head for a K. So let's talk about Stäubli and what makes Stäubli stand out in the plastic industry. What solutions does Stäubli offer, and why are you here at the K?
Yeah, I'm here because Stäubli offers for every process step in the plastic production process the right solution. And currently, Stäubli is also global, the only player who offers a holistic, complete solution for a product changeover. We start from energy connections, go over mold loading, mold clamping, gripper changes, and also robotic automations. And this we can identify and specialize for every customer who comes to us.
Which is so important that you're holistic, that you have a whole view on what the customer needs from the beginning to the end, because sometimes people forget that. And then they get stuck at one point and can't get any further. What typical challenges do your customers face, and how does Stäubli address these issues? I mean, apart from the holistic way of going at it.
First big question is where to start, because if you imagine if you have a complete production, you have not only one machine or only one mold. We have several molds and machines, and then you have to figure out which is the best one to start and which one is feasible and also economic. And in this way, Stäubli helps our customer to figure out what's the most or best way to get a start into optimization of your product change over time.
So give us some examples for the solutions that you offer.
Yeah, we made a lot of SMED workshops face-to-face by the customer at their plants. And there we get a lot of information and experience about this. And in case of this, we created several templates and software to help our customer to really efficiently figure out which is the right solution, the right machine, and to start to optimization and also keep as flexible as possible and if possible as flexible as before the standardization process during the production planning.
Okay, let's say I'm going to come visit you and your stand at the fair. Which latest product or innovation are you presenting? What can people expect to see?
Yeah, we have really two smart new solutions, innovative solutions that we bring to the K-Show. The first one is a really ultra compact SMI multi-coupling, which is really dedicated to smaller machines. And in case of this, we also developed our new magnetic clamping system with thin plates that we can now involve also in small machines to bring out the most productivity out of your machine.
So you would suggest people come to you first and then go to the other places to figure out how to implement what they want to do, right? Is that the best idea?
Yes, of course. That's another point that I want to mention because during the configuration phase for the next standards, most of the time our customers forget to think about during the purchasing process of the next machine. That they don't think about QMC solutions. And especially for this and our experience from the SMED workshops, we generated a template to figure out if it's efficient for you and what potential and money you waste if you don't think about it. And therefore, if it's interesting for our customer, please come to us at our booth, H18 in Hall 11. Then we can figure out directly what is your cost losses and also your potential that we can calculate in only, I would say, 2 minutes. And then you can figure out your new machine with new QMC equipment and be fit for the future.
So you're not only highlighting solutions for small tonnage machines, you also have good coffee. I know that because you
Yes.
talked about it before, which is something very important. So you get two things when you come to visit you at the stand. Tell us a bit more about these machines and why this development is important and what industries are going to benefit most from it.
As the new products are especially made for small tonnage machines because here you have really less space inside of the machines, especially between the tie bars of the machines and the molds. And therefore you have to bring small and smart solutions and connection devices inside of the machines to make them more productivity and also to make a reproducible mold change.
So those are the biggest challenges in implementing the changes in existing plants, would you say, or what are the biggest challenges when you're implementing these in the plants?
Yeah, one of the biggest challenges, if we have existing machines and existing molds, it's really hard to figure out which solution is economic and feasible. Because, as I told before, small machines have less space, so less space for technical standardization, and probably it's not possible to implement it for this. And therefore, we have to go onto the new machines with our calculating template, as I mentioned before. Then you can have more degrees of freedom to implement these technical solutions. And also, if you have to retrofit it to old machines or existing machines, we have also generated here a new flexible solution that can compensate this, that you will be also full flexible during the standardization process.
You have been, or your company has been, a long-time exhibitor since 1977 at K. What makes this trade fair such an important platform?
For us, it's very important to bring our innovations and ideas to the customer and see also the market trends in the plastic industry. And for me personally, it's also very, very important to see my colleagues from all over the world and getting exchange with them and learn from everybody and all the other worlds.
And it's wonderful that you're presenting these innovations and all these ideas and ways to change the industry and help everyone grow in these difficult times, one must say. So thank you so much for being here today on Trade Talk Today. I wish you a wonderful K. It was great to have you, and it was